Nathan Zegura here at First Energy Stadium, where the Browns, frustrating at times, 2021 season comes to an end on a positive note. A 21-16 win over the Cincinnati Bengals as they complete the season sweep in the battle for Ohio. Case Keenum would get the start today for the Browns at quarterback, and the Browns, honestly, they were in control the entire game. They never trailed. They would race out to a 7-0 lead. It would be Keenum to Landry. Keenum on the day, by the way, 17-24, 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. He would have 1 interception as well. But it started Keenum to Landry. Landry had a great game, a 26-yard touchdown catch that made the Browns up 7-0. Ernest Johnson would have a phenomenal game as well for a Browns offense that really had a nice rhythm going in the first half, and then when they needed it to close out the game in the second half, Johnson would rush for over 100 yards, 123 to be exact, and a score in this one. Now, Nick Chubb, because of the stakes, didn't play a lot, but boy, he was effective when he did 9 carries for 58 yards in his own right. The real story, though, here today was that the Browns did what they had to do. They came in, they took care of business, they were an efficient team. They did have a couple of turnovers. That's something that needs to get cleaned up going into 2022, but the defense once again was spectacular. They only allowed 9 points for the offense of the Cincinnati Bengals, as the Bengals did have a defensive touchdown on a scoop and score of a Case Keenum fumble. But this defense, this team, again, another solid effort. The Browns doubled the Bengals in terms of yardage. And as we went all season long, it was the defense that was so stingy on third down. Jadeveon Clowney, a couple more sacks to add to his ledgers. He'd finished the year with 9 sacks, the most he's had since leaving the Houston Texans, and tied for the second most of his career. But all in all, it was about Kevin Stefanski and this football team finishing with a win, and they did just that. A lot of guys given opportunities would step up. Jacob Phillips was all over the field today. A.J. Green all over the field today, and M.J. Stewart continues to impress whenever he gets a chance. But how about Ernest Johnson? It reminds me of that Thursday night game. Keenum starts at quarterback very efficiently in the offense. Johnson runs for more than 100 yards and a touchdown. The Browns win. That was the story here today, and the work really will begin tomorrow. Getting ready for this offseason, getting ready for this team to get into contention once again in 2022 and return to the playoffs as they did a year ago. Sadly, this is the end of the Browns' 2021 season, but as I said, they went out the right way. They went out winners, and as Doug Deacon, who called his final game today, said, "I hope I go out with the win." Well, Deke, the Browns delivered that for you. What a great moment here. The Browns radio studio will now be called, or the radio booth here at the stadium, the Doug Deacon radio booth. A great moment, a great honor for a great man and a great Cleveland Brown. We'll have full coverage of this game on Cleveland Browns Daily tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we'll get ready for this offseason as the Browns look to make whatever moves they must to get this team back into the postseason.